Have you ever looked forward to something so much, spent weeks or months or years trying to achieve it, and then when you got there, you were like, is this it? What's next? What else is there? I want to talk about calibration today. Calibration is a word I'm using to suggest the re-catching up with reality. So what's an example? Most of us went to high school. Most of us graduated from high school. And so it's that feeling of starting out that first year, summer, getting through the second year, summer, getting through the third year, summer, and that fourth year, oh, the finish line's coming. Going to graduate from high school. Been looking forward to this for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Oh my gosh. And then high school graduation comes and it's over. The next day you wake up. Is this it? Is this all there is? What's next? What are we doing next? And it's like the parade ends the next day. And I was hoping maybe that I'd be celebrating that high school graduation the entire summer. And that's not quite how it worked. I remember it vividly. It was probably one of the most profound, holy moly, is this all there is? Is this it? Moments of my life. And I'm calling that calibration. You know, we use anticipation with aiming for a goal that's out in the future. I can't wait for this to happen. I'll be so happy when this happens. It'll be such a relief when this happens. And that's fine. Like whatever you can use as motivation fuel to stay on target with the long-term goal, use it. But I suppose my beware for today is beware having a 3-month party after you get there because your brain's going to calibrate. The moment you grab that diploma and walk off stage and realize you've made it, your brain is now looking at the next year or two saying, what's next? Is this it? What are we doing next? What's my next challenge? What's the next thing I have to look forward to? And it's just how we're designed. So there's nothing specific about you or me that we don't like to celebrate, or we don't want to pat ourselves on the back, or we're avoiding joy, you know, that you're not able to feel like celebrating for weeks or months. And hey, if you were able to, well, you got a lucky brain. I'm not aware of any brains that work that way, but if yours did, that's fantastic. I've just only noticed in my coming up on almost 40 years since graduating high school that every finish line has a brief triumph and then a kind of a thawing out, a cooling out of, wait, is this it? That's all? What's next? Huh. So just be aware of that. Look forward to your celebrations, but if they only last 5 minutes, then they last 5 minutes. You get that gold medal, you fought your whole life for it, and then it's like, all right, what am I going to do in my post-Olympics life? Your brain will start asking that question right away. And I know it would be nice if our brains could just sit back on the couch and chill out and bask in the glory for 3 months, have an entire summer to celebrate the gold medal or the certificate or the diploma. I don't think brains work that way. So just something to notice, calibration. And the other place people notice it the most is with relationships, right? So the first few weeks, maybe the first few months, if you're really working at it and really lucky, the first couple years, you can kind of keep that honeymoon feeling going. And then there'll come a day where it's like, oh, is this it? Is this all there is? Is this where we're at? What's next? That doesn't mean you want to necessarily move on from the person. It just means there comes a day when you're fully calibrated to that person. Okay, I know who they are. I know who they aren't. This is it. This is where we're at. Okay. And it's just more matter of fact. I'm not going to bias it in either direction. Just saying, once your brain catches up to reality, right? That honeymoon exists because you're in an imaginary state of, oh, this person's magical and they're perfect and I love everything about them. And then years later, it's like, no, I like quite a few things about them and a couple things are challenging for me, and I'm just going to agree to not focus on the things that are challenging and cherish the things that I love about this person. And that's just how it goes. You calibrate. You calibrate to reality. And brains can calibrate, especially with certificates and diplomas and achievements, in 5 minutes. So just own it, accept it, embrace it. Brains calibrate. It's not about you ignoring or avoiding joy or celebration or appreciation or pride. And so now that you know that that's the design of a brain, hey, what can we do to extend a celebration? What can we do to extend the pride of an achievement? Is there anything we can do? So I'd love to hear in the comments from you, what's some achievement or accomplishment or certificate you received, and how long were you able to enjoy it? Prove me wrong. I enjoyed my diploma for 5 more years. Sure, that's fine. I always speak in generalizations. I don't speak in truths. I'm saying it's generally true that we calibrate quickly. Expect it. And what are you going to do knowing that that's the design of a human being? What can you do to either extend your pride, appreciation, and accomplishment, or accept that it's past and what's your next exciting challenge in life? All right. Good talking to you. See you in the next one. Bye for now.